What is going on, everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm driving the 2020 Kia Telluride, and I want to kind of give you a first-person, hands-on display of a lane-keeping system, smart cruise control, adaptive cruise control. There's different names for different vehicles. And then I'm going to tell you about some of the other safety features on here because there is a ton of stuff. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm going to show you the smart cruise control system. So the speed limit is 55, and it tells me on my display the speed limit. I'm going to set it for 56, and there's a button you can push to have the lane keeping system on, or to have basically the steering assist on. And I'm going to show you just how well this works. So I have it set to where the cruise control will be at its closest distance, and I have it set to 56, but it's got me going 50. And I'm not touching the wheel. And I don't recommend you guys doing this at home. Make sure you keep your hands on the wheel, but I just want you to see. Now it's got me at 47. I'm gonna increase the distance. So I just increased it. There's different notches and it'll show you right there. And the vehicle's slowly gonna give me some more space right here. Not a ton, but it's gonna give me some more space. And as you can tell, I haven't had to do anything. If I kind of veer off to the side, look at that, it corrected me. The Kia system is really nice. It works great. We'll see if it takes me around this corner right here. Sure does. And I just put the speed limit. It told me to put my hands on the wheel, but it doesn't do that a lot. Now this truck's gonna slow down and turn, and it's gonna slow me down. And then once the truck is clear, it's going to accelerate. And sometimes when the lanes disappear on one side or the other, if it's a short distance, it will continue to keep you in your lane. It will kind of have a memory of that. But if it's a significant distance, it's going to lose it. Or sometimes in some vehicles, I haven't had a problem in here, if there's like a tar line or a spot where there used to be a lane, it will think that that's your lane and it might jerk you over. We've got a sharp turn right here. We'll see if this thing will make it. It's starting to turn. Holy cow, look at that. So it kept with it for a little while and then it kind of quit, but it's a very impressive system. Now, for example, the automatic braking, if you really ram up on someone, it's gonna put a message in front of you, and I'm not gonna do it to be dumb, but if someone even slows down in front of you that's turning and you're not showing that you're gonna brake, the vehicle will flash, and at the last resort, it will put a message on there and it will brake. You can adjust those settings and how sensitive it all is and warning messages and all of that, but just an example of what it would do. Now I'm just about to merge onto the interstate. So all trim levels get blind spot monitoring in the mirrors. The head-up display, if you're equipped with that, shows you your blind spot. And then when you put your blinker on the SX trim with this Prestige package, it puts a camera right here. It uses a camera on the side of the mirror to show you what's in your blind spot. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put my cruise control on again. A car just went by me and it showed me on my head-up display and in my mirror, like right now, that there's someone in my blind spot. Now I have my cruise set to 70 miles an hour. I have the distance at its max, and I got a little close to the car, so it's giving me a little bit more space. And the car's going 61, so it has me just automatically down. And you can hit your lane button to turn off the assist to where it's not gonna steer for you. Now, I'm gonna decrease my distance, so theoretically the vehicle should speed up, which it's doing. And that's one thing that I've noticed with this. I've left it like this for a little while. I adjusted the distance to get a little closer, but it's not really getting any closer than this. And that's probably a good thing because it does seem to have a sense of how far away you are from the person in front of you and how fast you're going, which is important. The speed plays a big role in that. And again, there's someone in my blind spot. See, I put my blinker on and it beeps. But now I'm gonna get over and it's gonna catch up. I've increased my cruise control, so it should pass that car and keep me a distance behind the car in front of me. So if you guys are completely new to this radar cruise and adaptive cruise stuff, it takes some getting used to and some trust. And as far as I know, all the vehicles I've been in, you can use cruise without it. Sometimes you have to hold cruise button down longer or mess around in your settings, but if you want to, and I don't recommend it necessarily in stop and go traffic, even though that's kind of what they advertise it for, but you know, suit yourself, do what you want. I don't recommend it. And a little while later, it has kept the distance with this car. I'm going about the same speed as them, and we passed everybody else. Now there's a little bit of a slowdown. It's slowing down for me. I haven't touched the gas or the brake this whole time I've been on the interstate until once I set my cruise. It's a very impressive system, and it's even taking this corner for me right now. I have my hands by the wheel just in case, but very impressive. Now let me show you some of the rest of the cool stuff on this 2020 Kia Telluride. So a big part of what makes up the safety of the Telluride is the sensors right up there. You've got 2 spots right up there. That's a big part of the safety systems. We've got a camera right here. There's also a camera right here on each mirror. And of course, there's your typical backup camera. The only camera this doesn't have that some other vehicles might have is a high mounted camera for a straight back view in your rearview mirror. But still, pretty awesome on here. Not only are these headlights really cool, but on this SX trim, you get this amber one. And another safety feature is automatic high beams. So the way the automatic high beams work is when it detects someone with lights on, it's going to turn the high beams off, and when the lights go away and it's dark, high beams come back on. That's as simple as it is, but that's only on the SX trim with the LED headlights. And by the way, these headlights do a really nice job. I don't know how the halogen lights do, but these do really nice. So part of the safety stuff is accessed right through here. You can push this button to scroll through here, and this screen will show you your cruise control and kind of your lane keeping system, how those are being activated. And it'll show you where the car is, how many spaces are supposed to be in front of you. That right there lets you know that your lane keeping system is on. When it's green, it's activated. And I'm just parked right now, so there's nothing going on. If it loses its lanes, it's not going to be highlighted green. And then when you scroll through the rest of your stuff, you've got your head-up display, and you can control, you know, the brightness, the color of it, and how it's rotated and all of that. Then you have your driver assistance features here. You can even adjust your smart cruise control reaction time. I've just left it at normal, so you can make it slower or faster. Driving assist, more information right here. So I've got everything checked, but you can kind of experiment with this. The highway driving assist, I told you a little bit about, lane following, keeping you in your lane, all that. And it really does a nice job. And then you can even adjust how the warning timing is for your alert systems, how loud it is. It's really fantastic. The driver attention warning actually monitors whether or not it thinks that you're paying attention or not, and will alert you if it feels like you need to take a break. And then you can have just a warning instead of automatic braking. You can have that completely off, or you can leave the active assist, the braking assist, on. And then your lane safety, lane keeping assist, lane departure warning. I've got the lane keeping assist going because the lane departure can get a little bit annoying too if you have that on all the time anyways. Your blind spot safety, so I've got the blind spot view, which is in there. So if I turn my blinker on, it's going to show me what's next to me on either side of the vehicle, and you can see it'll show you what side of the vehicle you're looking at, which is really nice. It's just an extra little safety feature in addition to your actual blind spots. Safe exit assist. So that's for your rear passengers. If there's a person back there and they're going to go ahead and get out of the vehicle, it's going to let them know. It's going to warn you, and I believe even lock that back door, which is really nice. And then it's also going to let you know if there's someone back there, movement detected back there. Parking safety, rear cross traffic alert. When you are backing up and your backup camera's going, it'll let you know on there and alert you if someone is pulling up behind you. Like if you're backing out of a tight parking spot, that's really nice. Another really awesome feature on here that is another safety feature in a way is this surround view monitor, only on the SX trim. So I'm in reverse. We have dynamic lines that move when you turn the wheel. You have multiple views, so you can see right behind you, even a line if you're gonna back up for a hitch. Then you can see directly on the side of the vehicle. You can change your settings over here. You've got that top-down view over on the side over there. And same thing, even when I put it in drive, if I'm gonna drive forward, it shows me right in front of me. So that's really cool. And when you're backing up, if someone is gonna be coming, the recross traffic alert, it's gonna put arrows in a flash on whatever side someone's coming from behind you. Another feature that we have on every single model is rear parking sonar, which is kind of self-explanatory, but front parking sonar is standard on the SX trim level. Now I'm going to give you an example of what that's like. If you've never used parking sonar, it basically will beep at you or alert you on your screen when you start getting close to something. So it just started registering. Say if you're pulling up to a car or something like that, and ours actually put the camera right up here. And then I got close enough, it started beeping even more and showing me that there's another section where I might hit something. Another safety, I like to call it safety anyways, it's something that you can kind of consider, is rain sensing windshield wipers. As you can see, if yours has an auto function, then you probably have the rain sensing wipers. Those are only on this Prestige package on this particular model. You can still control at what frequency it's going to go, or at least kind of how fast it goes, or you can just have it on your typical low or your typical high. So you don't have to have it on auto, but it was just about to start sprinkling. You can see some of the stuff on here. So I was hoping you could get a view, but I'm gonna squirt some water on it and we'll see. See, I think it's the sensor up there that picks it up. So if it detects some rain, it's gonna automatically turn them on. Here's a look at the head-up display that is available on our Telluride as well. It will show you whether the highway driving assist is going, your blind spot, your lanes in front of you, the distance between the car in front of you, and your speed and the speed limit. Really nice head-up display. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little safety demo. Let me know, give me your feedback down below, especially those of you that watch regularly. I'd like to know if you'd like to see more of this on some different vehicles with their different safety systems. But thank y'all so much for watching. I'm gonna go get Chick-fil-A. You have a great rest of your day.